The U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency has revealed a shocking development from Russia that has dragged Washington into concern. What is it? Speculation continues to emerge regarding Russia's latest moves to strengthen its nuclear capabilities. These rumors surfaced after the United States Defense Intelligence Agency disclosed that Moscow is allegedly adding new capabilities to its arsenal, including the possible development of a nuclear-armed air-to-air missile and other nuclear weapon systems that have not yet been publicly detailed. Although the official U.S. statement did not specify the type or system of weapons involved, various parties have begun to speculate. One of them is the War Zone, which suspects the weapon could be a nuclear variant of the R-37M missile, a long-range air-to-air missile known for its ability to pursue targets at hypersonic speeds. However, the concept of a nuclear air-to-air missile is not entirely new. The Soviet Union explored this idea during the Cold War era, although it was never actively used in modern conflicts. Now, it seems the concept is being revived in Russia's defense strategy. In August 2024, the Russian Ministry of Defense released footage showing a MiG-31BM interceptor aircraft loading an R-33 missile during a non-strategic nuclear exercise. This exercise was part of the third phase of a major military demonstration highlighting Russia's potential readiness to use nuclear-capable weapons in limited battlefield scenarios. Although the R-33 is not a new weapon, the imagery has fueled speculation that this missile and possibly the more advanced R-37M has been or is being prepared for nuclear warfare. Indeed, the U.S. report itself did not reference any specific new weapons. It only mentioned new capabilities without naming or explaining particular missiles. So, referring to existing speculation, what exactly are the R-37M and R-33 missiles? And why is the U.S. so deeply concerned? Let's dive deeper. Although the United States has experimented with nuclear-armed air-to-air missiles like the AIR-2 Genie and the AIM-26 Falcon, one thing is widely acknowledged by many military observers. Russia never does things halfway when it comes to designing its weapons. In the case of nuclear missiles, they don't just create combat tools. They build weapon systems with unmatched precision and destructive power. Nuclear-armed missiles have characteristics that differ significantly from conventional missiles. While regular missiles rely on accuracy, close range, and direct hits to strike a target, nuclear missiles operate on a different level. With massive area effects, these weapons don't need millimeter-level precision. Their explosions can neutralize hard-to-detect targets such as stealth aircraft, rapidly spreading drone swarms, coordinated cruise missile salvos, and even entire formations of heavy bombers in a single sweep. This is why the presence of the B-21 Raider, the U.S.'s latest generation stealth aircraft, faces serious strategic pressure. When Russian defense systems are equipped with missiles like the R-33 and R-37M, which not only have incredible range but also the option of nuclear warheads, every U.S. aerial maneuver must be carefully reconsidered. These missiles aren't just offensive tools. They also serve as tactical deterrents in high-threat scenarios, effectively creating no-fly zones in a short amount of time. The U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency estimates that Russia currently possesses around 1,550 strategic warheads and up to 2,000 non-strategic warheads. The nuclear version of the R-37M falls into this non-strategic category, which is often more flexible and more readily deployable in limited conflicts. On the other hand, the U.S. is indeed developing next-generation long-range air-to-air missiles like the AIM-260J ATM and AIM-174B. However, none of these projects are known to carry nuclear warheads. This leaves Russia's nuclear air-to-air missiles in a superior position, at least in terms of deterrence power and destructive effect. The R-37M, designated by NATO as the AA-13 Axehead, is one of the most advanced and lethal air-to-air missiles in the world today. According to the Economic Times, this missile has a range of over 300 kilometers and can travel at hypersonic speeds exceeding Mach 6. With these capabilities, the R-37M ranks among the fastest and longest-range missiles in its class. Equipped with an active radar homing system and inertial navigation supported by mid-course data updates, this missile is designed to track and destroy highly maneuverable, fast-moving targets. Its primary targets include enemy fighter jets, bombers, and early warning aircraft, all of which can be intercepted with high precision, even from hundreds of kilometers away. In operational use, the R-37M is most likely launched from advanced fighter aircraft such as the Mikoyan MiG-31BM Foxhound, the Sukhoi Su-35S Flanker E, and the fifth-generation stealth jet Sukhoi Su-57 Felon. The combination of high-speed launch platforms and the missile's immense destructive power poses a significant threat to enemy air superiority. The R-33 is a long-range missile that combines an inertial guidance system with semi-active radar homing technology, allowing it to strike targets from over 300 kilometers away. With an incredible speed reaching Mach 6, the R-33 is a nightmare for fighter jets, even for high-performance aircraft. In long-range combat scenarios, evading this missile is no easy task. Designed by the Soviet Union during the Cold War era, the R-33 was specifically developed to hunt large, fast-moving targets, such as the SR-71 Blackbird reconnaissance aircraft, the B-1 Lancer strategic bomber, and the B-52 Stratofortress. The missile is mounted on the MiG-31BM, a high-speed interceptor capable of launching attacks on U.S. strategic bombers, while remaining outside the engagement range of their escorts, such as the F-15 Eagle. Interestingly, despite being developed decades ago, the R-33 is still considered relevant today. In fact, footage from Russian military exercises has shown the missile being used in simulated nuclear strike scenarios. Do you know anything about this speculation? Leave your thoughts, and thanks for watching.